Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. Today I'm going to do a little show and tell of what I purchased from Temu. So if you want to stick around to see what some of the items are in crafting that you can purchase, I'd love to have you stay and take a peek. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing well and welcome. So I recently have been finding some gals that are in the crafting world on YouTube. I've seen their orange bags. Excuse me. I've seen their orange bags in their YouTube videos where they've done a show and tell. I did not learn about Temu from these other crafters. I was actually having dinner with my girlfriend a couple weeks ago, and she says, "Hey, I've got a new site for you," because we're both big shoppers on AliExpress, and that is another crafting based online shop where you can get things at a discount. So I'm going to show you what I have, and I also have some of the prices. I wrote some of the prices down here so you can actually see how much everything is. So I'm just going to move the bag over here because it can be a distraction. And I have opened it just to check, make sure I have everything that I purchased. So I'm going to start, I'm just going to pull. This is the washi tape. I'll take all the washi tape out, and I hope it's not too much of a glare. I'll pop these open so you can actually see what I got and how much I got. And for me, the how much I got is it's a big deal to me. I don't like to buy washi tape that you only get a little bit on a roll. Now, I don't know how much I'm getting here. And I'm going to tell you the price of these. I have it up on my computer screen. I got to take my sweater off. It's too hot in here. Okay, let me get either that or I'm just excited about what I purchased. But I did want some new fresh washi tape. I have some Van Gogh art digitals that I want to use. I went to the Van Gogh expedition or whatever you want to call it a while back. I went last summer and I took an awful lot of photos, and I want to do a Van Gogh book. So let's start with the Van Gogh. So the Van Gogh, it's an 8-piece set, and this was $3.98. So I want to see per roll how much I'm getting, if I can get into it. All right, here we go. So it's all very, very pretty. I have seen this on some of the washi tape sites. So you don't get that much. Do I think it's worth the $3.98 per roll or per package? Yes. Isn't that pretty? And you get quite a variety. So I'm not too concerned about how much is on the roll, and you can always decide how you want to use it as you go along. You don't have to use a lot. You can use a little, use it for accents. So there's the Van Gogh. And again, that was $3.98. So I do think that is worth it. I'll just set this aside. I'm not going to put them back together. This green here, this is a 12-piece set, and this was $3.38. And this is all really pretty. And I'm sure you get just the same amount. Yep. You get the same amount on here. But again, it's very, isn't that pretty? So I purchased that. And then this one here, I have one similar to it. This is a 10-pack. and they label it masking tape. And this was $1.88. Okay. And again, this is a 10-piece set. So I don't think you can go wrong for $1.88, regardless of how much. Isn't that pretty? So I'm really happy with this washi tape purchase. And we have it looks like a beluga whale here, some sort of whale. We have flowers. This has bicycles on it. This is very pretty. And I would give you the numbers of these, but they don't come in numbers. You just have to go on the site. Isn't that pretty? It has a little, looks like Tiffany and Company shopping bag, a clock, a bicycle. It does have a little funky smell to it, but I think that will go away if you leave the boxes open. So that's the washi tape that I got. So I ended up getting 10, 18, 30. I got 30 pieces of washi tape, and let's see, let's round it, $2, $5, $7, $8. So I think that was a good deal. All right, the other thing that I got was, because I love my retro linen, I got these little items here. And this is Retro Character Books Fashion Ladies. These are, says original pet sticker pack. Now these are a little bit smaller than I imagined. All right. Sometimes I have a hard time with the sizes, but I think they had these on the back of a cell phone, so they appeared bigger. This is a 40-piece set, and it was $1.68. So again, you can't really, I don't think you can go wrong. And it looks like you get 2 of each. And these are these are fun. And these would work out really well as accent pieces on a specimen card, photo slide, greeting card. So you get all of these really cool women here. Can you see that? Is my camera too far away? And you get a variety of styles. All right, so you have this one here. So you get 2 of each, and I just think that they're very, very cool. There's some really great images. So these will be really fun to use. And I will tell you, let me measure so you kind of know. So this one is 1 3/4. This looks like maybe 2 and maybe 2 1/4. So they are tiny, but they will be a lot of fun to work with. That's about a 2-incher. And this little one, let's see, this is probably, yeah, 1 3/4. So they are small, but they'll be a lot of fun to play with and create with. And I love these little gals. Okay, so that is the pet, the retro pet. And then these here, these obviously are a little bit bigger. Let's see, I think these just come in different colors. I think you could have ordered green. You could have ordered blue, yellow. I think there was a black. I think the black was sold out. These were $1.18. And in here, you get 40 again. So as I said, you can't really go wrong for the price. And these are really fun. And what I will do with these, I'll fussy cut a lot of the white out to take some of that white away. But These are really fun. Now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to compare. And you will be able to see the difference. These retro stickers I've always used for the women. These I bought from Spix Pix over in Ireland. And I love her images. I've bought from her for years. So I wanted to compare her gals with these gals here. They're about the same size, a little bit smaller. The only thing with Spix Pix is I think the faces. I mean, although these faces are pretty good. I mean, there you can see them, and so, and her white around hers are a little bit less, but like I said, these can just be trimmed with an X-Acto knife. And to receive 40 for $1.88, I think that's a super deal. So I purchased the green because green is my favorite color. All right. So here are the green gals. Whoop. And then I will show you the yellow. And I thought I don't use a lot of yellow, and I thought the yellow would just be fun. And here are the yellow. And again, you receive 40 in here. 2 of each. So these are just super. Super, super, super duper. Look at her with her little shorts on. So I'm very pleased with these as well. Like I said, you can't go wrong for $1.88. So that was the yellow. All right, so let's see what else. These here, I purchased some little butterflies. And the butterflies were probably $1 as well. Let's see if I can find them on here. Yeah, they were $1. These were $1.38. And how many did I get here? Another 40 packs. So they must all be 40 packs. And these are all very pretty too. And I like them because they're the translucent. I do not have a lot of translucent butterflies. And I just think that they'll be really pretty on some cards, tags, and such. And the other thing I don't have a lot of butterflies that look like they're just landing. They could land on the shoulder of someone or on the side of your card. So that was the other reason that I purchased these. And I'm very happy with this purchase as well. Okay, so let's set these aside. Let's hope they don't all fly away. All right, so there's the butterflies. Okay, so what is next? Oh, this here I bought for my watercolor art because I want to start, instead of blowing on my paper to spread my watercolor, I wanted to use one of these. Now, I've seen these in Hobby Lobby. There are other brands of these, and I think the one that I saw, it was $12 or more. Could have been more than 15. And this here I bought for $1.28. And it does the same exact thing. And I just liked, I don't know how much I will use it. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money. And even with a 40% off coupon, it was still going to be quite a bit. So I searched this out on Temu, and it was $1.28. So that's definitely worth it. And we'll do some watercolor and play with that. Okay, the next things I purchased, again, it's my vintage women, because I just, as many as I have, I just feel like I need more. I do have a problem with that. Okay, and I think I can lower this a little bit now. There, okay, let's try that. Okay, So this here, and these bands I'll save because these would be pretty to use a piece of this somewhere. A little piece of it here. So that I'll save. So I purchased one with blue, and then I purchased one with red. So this is Memories Weekly, and this is Fashion Collection. And these here measure, so this is 5.5 by 4. All right, so these are a nice size. These would make really fun pockets, journaling cards. You can do a lot with these. And I saw these were actually in the clearance section. Temu does have a clearance where obviously everything is discounted even more. So this here is a 50-piece set, and these I got for $2.68 and $2.68. So again, I think these, and I think you get 4 of these, 4 of each one. So these are just replicas of front cover patterns, and they've just retrofitted them, changed them up a little bit, but I just think these are fantastic. And these would even make really nice greeting cards on the front. So these will be quite fun to use and play with. So we have these. And then we have 4 of this. So that's the blue. This is the Memories. This is the Memories Weekly. And then this one here is the Fashion Collection. Isn't that fun? Some maternity dresses. Have this one, Bare Weather Tops. Slenderette Beauty. This one here. Yeah, these are, I just really think these are fun. Fashion Collection. We have our Parade of Women there. And then we have these gals, and then the front. So you get 50, there's 50 each of these. All right, and again, those were $2.68. So that's all I've purchased for ephemera to play with. Oh, no, I got one more that just fell out of the bag. I have one more. These are called Beautiful Fairy Women, and these are retro women. And again, these are tiny. I wish these were a little bit bigger, but that's okay. But these really caught my eye, and I thought, ooh, I have to have these. Now, these, you receive 30 in the pack. And let's see, how much were these? These were not a lot. And I'm not finding it. Let's see, no, it's here on my invoice. Oh, right here. So this is a 30-piece set, and these were $1.78. And look at these. These are going to be a lot of fun to play with. So we have this gal here with the wings. We have her. Aren't they fun? And we have this one. And I think these, I found these in the clearance section as well. I always go to the clearance section first to see what is there. But I think these are so much fun. And I'm going to create some little journaling cards with these. Look at her. And I think one day I'll just put some nice music on, or I'll put on a show, and I'll do some fussy cutting around these gals. I love her. And this one. So that is the selection. Look at her. That is the selection for the beautiful fairy women. So you get 2 each of these, and there's 30. Those are what they say, $1.78. So again, I'm happy with that, with those there. All right, and then because I had to get me some stamps, and I will take these out. I don't know if, is there a glare? There's a glare. So let's see if I can do this without, without a glare coming your way. And the one thing that I like about Temu, I won't be ordering from them again for a while because I have so much. But the one thing I like is it gets here in 2 weeks. They say if you don't receive it by the date they tell you, you get a $5 credit. But my girlfriend, she's had 3 orders, and they've all come on time. And this came to me yesterday, and I'm trying to think when I ordered it. May 16th. So, and yesterday was the 24th. So it took no time for it to come. So I ordered some more because I want to make some more cards, you know, thinking of you, just for you. Happy birthday, belated birthday wishes. So I ordered some more sayings. And all of these ranged from $1.98 to $2.48. So I think the stamps are well worth it. These here, these large letter stamps, these were $1.98. So these will be a lot of fun to work with. So I have some large numbers. I said letters, didn't I? Those are large numbers. This here is all tiny thank you comments. So we have a note of thanks, kind thanks, forever grateful, we appreciate you, just thank you for all you do, thanks a bunch, blessed to have you in our lives, thank you for your hospitality, thank you for your kindness. So you could use a thank you, and then for your kindness, you could put underneath that, can't thank you enough, I appreciate you. So, and you get all types of fonts. This looks like a, you know, handwriting. So I really liked this bunch of thank yous. I'm going to show you my die cuts after. I purchased some Christmas because I want to start making my Christmas cards. So these here are all Christmas greetings. A Merry Christmas, best wishes for the holiday season, season's greetings, and Merry Christmas. And this was $1. This was $1.98. What was this? No, this was $1.98. Okay. And this here looks like birthday and best wishes. When I made the cards, greeting cards for my girlfriend, I have a few stamps like this, but I just wanted I really like this where it comes down vertically. Thanks, hello. So I wanted some different script. Hello, friend, with sympathy, congratulations. So I purchased that one. Is there any other? No, I think that is it. This one here I purchased. I thought this would be a hoot to make some cards and do watercoloring with her. This gal is fabulous. Look at her in her feathered hat and her boa. And these are all snarky, so we could put her on a card, and some of them is, your secret's safe with me, I wasn't even listening. Don't take life too seriously, you'll never get out alive. Some things are better left unsaid, which I realized right after I said them. Classy and fabulous. Sorry I'm late, I didn't want to come. So these are all really fun, snarky sayings that I want to use with her. So I think I want to do a whole series of cards with her and do watercolor because she's a hoot. All right, the next thing, still some more stickers. And the other thing that you can do, which I really like with Temu, is I used to buy the Tim Holtz stamps where they were sets and you had the stamp and then you had the die cut to use. So you could actually cut these out without fussy cutting them around them, and then you could have them pop off of your page. So this is the bird die cut. I think you can see it here. So after I stamp and I watercolor and do whatever, I can put this down, all right, and I can cut this image out. And then you also get the leaves. So this here, we can cut that little section of leaves out, and then you get 2 more leaves here, die cuts, to cut these 2 out. So you buy them separately. So like for this set, the birds were $2.48, and then the die cut was $2.48. So it's $5. It's not even, it's like $5 for the 2 set. $2.48 and $2.48. So that is definitely very well worth it. So I got these cute little birds. Some people just make life better. No one stacks up to you. Life is better when we are together. So these would be cute little anniversary cards or get well cards, whatever. So I got that set. And when you order, it will say stamp only, and then it will say die cut only. So you have to order each. So if it's a stamp only, you order that, and then you go back, and then it will say die cut only. You order that, and then they both get thrown into your cart. I had to call my girlfriend on that just to make sure I understood it. Because if you look at the reviews, which I do before I buy something on any of these sites, some people said, stamp only or die cut only. I don't know why they would buy the die cut only. So again, this one here, I think this will be really pretty to use and do all watercoloring here. So this is a Merry Christmas postcard, and then you just have a regular envelope here. Sending healing hugs. I made a wish and you came true. Get well soon. Thank you. Then you have a little cancellation stamp. This says Merry Christmas. These are 2 little Merry Christmas stamps. Wishing you a quick and complete recovery. And then again, you get the die cuts that you can cut these out. All right. So you get all the die cuts for everything here, except of course the sayings. And if you want to cut them out, you can just cut them out. So receive, and again, that was $2.48 and $2.48. And then these gals here, I thought these would be fun to work with. And this is another series of gal stamps. Friendship is a sheltering tree. So I thought these kind of remind me of I think it's Dina. You pronounce it Dina Wakley. And that's the other thing that you can do. If there's an artist that you like I just type in Dina Wakley and then stamps similar to hers, like these came up. And then you can scroll through. You can type in Tim Holtz, and then items similar to Tim Holtz will come up. All right. Then I got these cute little birds. Let's see. I have to find the little place to open these. There we go. All right. And these are so cute. Look at these little faces. Again, birthday. Hope your birthday is an incredible, amazing, and fantastic as you. It's your day. So these will be fun. And you get little branches to stamp. The birds can sit on them. So those will be very cute to use. This I grabbed for Christmas. These are retro. These are retro Christmas ornaments. And this was $2.48. And I thought I'd like to make my Christmas cards using these this year. And then these would be really pretty embossed. So with like gold or red or blue. So I'm going to try that. We can probably do a little video on that. It says Noel. So I thought these were really fun. It's one complete stamp. All right. Then I decided, because I do like my die cuts, and they had these die cuts here, these whimsical flowers, and I want to do these, and I'm hoping that these will be sharp enough to go through my watercolor paper, because I would love to cut these out with watercolor paper and then paint them up. So I purchased those, and then I purchased, which I thought these would be I thought these would be a little bit bigger. And for some reason, I thought they would come, this is just how I think, I thought they would come in a little bit, the numbers, or the letters would be, the numbers would be a little bit bigger. So obviously this here, I can cut all of these out on my machine, and then I can just cut them up, and I'll work with those. Maybe we can make something with these, but I thought these would be fun. So I purchased those. Then I purchased this set here, which I'm really excited about this. I don't know. Let's see. This was $4.48. And these are described as vintage labels, cutting dies for DIY scrapbooking, album card making decor. So instead of always using specimen cards or slide cards, these are fun, thick frames that would be great around images. And these would be a lot of fun to use these little gals in. Or even do a round one and put them in there. So we'll play with these and make some little, I know Liz over at Buttons for Brain calls them whatnots when she makes her little pieces. And then these, I have rectangular dies, but I don't have any squares. So I decided to get these here. And let's see, how much were these? These were $2.88. And again, I know that these are more expensive in the stores or if you order them from Amazon. So these were $2.88, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 8 square frames, okay? So I got those. Oh, and these measure, the largest one is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. The next one is 4 1/4. The next one is 3 1/4, and then they just go right down from there. So these will be fun to use. Got those, and then the last one I got in the die cutting series here are a kind of like a triangle, kind of like a, I don't know what you would call this, but I thought these would be fun for pockets. So instead of, if I want to put something, so see, I can do this I can cut these, and then I can layer them, and I thought these would make cute corner pockets to use here. So I grabbed those, or you could make a corner pocket on a tag. So I grabbed those. And then my last purchase, which I'm really excited about, I'm going to raise it back up a little bit. And I think that will, I wanted something, I have this sitting, this is a basket, and I have it sitting on my shelf. And I have stuffed all of my dies in here. And every time I want to find something, I have to take the whole thing out. I have to go through them. Half the time I miss what I'm looking for, or I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm just going to take a few of these out here. Let's see. I'll take that. Some I haven't even used yet. I got to get my butt in gear here and get some of this stuff used. This is a fun little specimen style card I got. I haven't used that yet. This is definitely going to go out of here. Some of these bigger ones, this here is, oh, my girlfriend gave me this. She had an extra one that she got from Temu. I'll have to try that to see exactly what that's all about. So she gave that to me, but she has the stamps that go with it. So I may end up having to borrow the stamp from her. So what I ordered was, because I'm trying to get a little more organized, this is called a frosted 7-inch storage page organizer for books and files. This was $6.74. So I started this last night because I had to play with something before I went to bed. And what it is, it's a book here, and I'm using it to hold all of my die cuts. So I started last night. Let me raise this up a little bit more. And I'm sorry about the glare with the light here. But I started last night. So everything is loaded in from the side. And these measure, just so you know, yeah, 7 by 5. So that's why it's 7-inch. Sometimes it doesn't give very good specifics on the site. So I just kind of have to guess. So I think they had a 5-inch and a 7-inch. I ordered the 7, obviously, and I'm putting all of my dies in here because that way I can just flip through and I can see where my dies are and what I want to use. Now, the one thing, so it loads on this side and then it loads on this side, okay? The one thing that I was having difficulty with, so if I put my smaller dies in, all right, and there is a sheath in between, so this will not get caught up with this one here, all right, there's a page. But what I was finding is when you flip it, they were falling out, all right. So what I decided, I'm going to show you how I decided to take care of that little dilemma, because I didn't want them sliding out and falling all over every place. So what I've done is I've taken, and I like to know the names of things. I don't like to throw all of my packaging away. And the other thing is, if you've ever bought these are a pain in the katushi to use. They're very pretty when they come out, but the holes are so tiny that it literally takes forever to poke them out. But these are the, I don't even think these have a name. But again, they are very pretty, but they are just difficult to work with. So what I do is I've decided to keep the interior paperwork, and I'm using that to hold the dies in so they don't fall out, and I'm just threading them through this way right here. So when I flip my pages, the dies are still in there and they're not falling out. So I think this is going to be a really big help for me, finding my dies and I can just flip through and find them. And then all these Sizzix containers, I'm just going to hang on to. And then maybe I can store them and put something else in them that maybe, I don't know, I don't use that often, but I want to hang on to. So again, I have my dies in here, and then I'm just putting them right in here. And go put them on this side here, because this is getting a little... Yeah, and then they don't fall out. Now this one here, I have some extras in here, so I really have to see what I have. So this goes with this here. This one, and this goes with this. So this I will put in separately. Some things, as you can see, I would house together because I just wasn't sure. These here, I think this is tight enough where I can put these together in here. So I have my little pieces here. I can take this one and I can put that in there as well. That way all of my little specimen type card, they'll all be together. So I would highly recommend this here. These here, I'm going to put, see, these are the other square ones that I have, the rectangle. They're a little bit different than those squares, but I will, if I don't have a case, I don't have a case. But see, I can put all of these right in here, and then all of these will be together. And then I can just take them, and I'll put these on the back side. And then I'll just have to be cognizant of how I flip my page, and then they can go there. So as you can see, this is going to be a really, and this is just the first half. Or is this the second? Second half starts here. Yeah. This is the first half. I'm just trying to find the center here. But this holds an abundance of die cuts, and you can use them for other, things that you wanted to. So I wanted to definitely show you that, how I'm using it and how I'm storing all of my die cuts. You could even use them for stamps. If you don't have a lot of stamps, your stamps would fit perfectly in here, or you can put your stamp with die cut like this one here. I don't know if this one will fit. This is a little bit bigger, but I'll keep these together. This one here, this is a little bit bigger, but I'll keep these together. I'll just house these a different way. So that's it. That's all I have to show you. I wanted to show you again how I am using I just love this book, and I actually may order a couple more. Because I think these are they're just so much easier to hold your items instead of putting in a basket or whatever. And then I'll just make a clasp or tie a ribbon around these, which is no big deal. And then I will store them. So that is it for today. That is my Temu haul. I'm very pleased with everything, and I really like that it was here within a 2-week period. I didn't have to wait months. You know, when I order from AliExpress, sometimes, you know, you get bits and pieces in. You might get, you know, 2 items in a month's time. Everything comes, your order is complete in a 2-week period. So I really like that. So I hope you liked this video. And if you did, I'd love to have you give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And for everyone else who is right there by my side every day, thank you. I appreciate it. And I will see you in my next video, and we'll play with some of the new items I bought. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.